Hello, this is Lynn back with another video. So today I want to talk about working at my own pace. So I have some notes that I'm going to go through to help me stay on task. But this is a big one for me because over the years I've learned that I do need to find my own pace of work that allows me to work at the optimal capacity for me and still meet workplace deliverables. So, whatever the deliverables may be, I could still work at my own pace and meet those goals. So, the reason why I said this is big for me because I've actually openly talked about how I work to other people, and some people may or may not agree or feel like it's necessary to work the way that I work. I don't necessarily have the luxury to change how I work, but I try to adapt based on whatever workplace I'm in. But one thing that I definitely need to do is plan. I need structure in a workplace, and planning helps tremendously to give me the structure. Whether the structure is there in the workplace or not doesn't really matter. I just take the time out to plan a structure that would work for me wherever I'm at. So I did mention this, in passing at school and at work, and I received one response, which was that the boxer that plans the next punch gets punched in the face. Okay, so I'm here to say that the boxer who plans and prepares wins. So, anytime I plan something for work, I'm also preparing for the task. Even if the task never happens, or let's say plans change, I always like to have something prepared just in case for emergencies. That actually helps me when things are maybe chaotic at work and it's like, oh, we have to start this project immediately. I have a lot of plans in place and the steps to prepare for whatever it is. And so, one thing that I wanted to do was actually introduce my second channel. Actually, my third channel, who am I kidding? So, my second channel is Black Aspen Life. I'm not going to mention too much on Black Aspen Life because I prefer to separate my work and life. But if you wanted to check out the channel, you can. The details are down below. The third channel that I wanted to mention is actually Black Aspen STEM. So that's my channel where I'm going to be showing activities to teach and learn, and I'm going to be walking through how I actually plan some tasks for whatever my workplace task is. I'm in the STEM field, so it's going to be STEM focused. So that's why I shifted it to STEM. But I just wanted to come here and show you some of the sort of the thinking behind why planning is important to me, especially with my autism diagnosis. I definitely need to have the structure, and I've figured out a way of thinking about it that's pretty straightforward, and I'll probably be explaining it like this to other people moving forward. So, the one way I like to think about my plan and prepares is like you're making a meal. So let's say you don't really know what to eat and you just think, for minutes turns to hours on not really knowing what to eat. So the first thing that I try to do is think about one food that I would crave. Like, let's say it's, oh gosh, see, now I can't even think of one. On the spot. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. I'll be right back. I have to think of something. Okay, I am back. That was not planned. Oh my gosh, but this is what I mean by I need plans. So I am actually going to do a little bit of a sneak peek, which, like I said, was not planned, of how I get help planning my meals. So I actually have these little cards that actually help me remember like what are some things that I like. So let's say I liked sweet potatoes right here. I made cards that would actually point to a dish that has sweet potatoes in it. And then essentially what I would do is plan what ingredients I would need, essentially what other ingredients, and then buy said ingredients, and then lay out all the ingredients on the table, prepare the meal, and then I would eat the meal, of course. So that's what I mean by plan and prepare. Because sometimes my brain just goes blank. Whoosh, thought gone. And I need some reinforcement that I can provide for myself in advance that helps me to get back on track for whatever it is I want to do. So of course I'm hungry. Of course I want something to eat, but sometimes in the moment it just doesn't come to mind. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's also ADHD. But I do love this kind of structure. And essentially what I mean is having everything listed down. Now, when you actually make the meal, you don't actually have to use all the ingredients shown, etc. But it's just there. If I want to put it in there, if I don't, that's fine too. I'm sure the meal will still be delicious. So that's just a sneak peek of something that I do to plan and prepare. This actually helps me in the workplace tremendously. So like I said before, I'm going to go do my actual task plans that I use for my STEM workplace. And here I go. I said I wasn't going to talk about my life, but I might as well share that I will be walking through some of my recipe cards that I use to help me figure out what I want to make. Boy, was that not planned, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes things just happen on the fly, and this is sort of what I mean by planning, even when, you know, things happen when you don't even expect it. But thank you so much for tuning in. I definitely wanted to share more, and hopefully I will see you on the STEM side for my very first plan and prepare. So make sure you grow in the light, and I'll see you soon. Take care.